Hi guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about the prereqs if you are pursuing second degree when you get your BSN to be a nurse. So if you already have a bachelor's degree in a different field, there are a lot of programs for you that last, I think maybe I saw one when I was Googling that was 12 months, but most of them were like 15 months to 2 years. I don't know. If you already have your bachelor's in another degree, then there's a lot of programs for you to get your BSN where they know you've already taken most of the prereqs. But no matter what your degree was in previously, there's only about 2 years of classes left to get your BSN, and so you can take the NCLEX test to get your RN. Some of those are, I think I said it before, statistics, maybe it's called lifespan psychology, abnormal psychology, AMP1, AMP2, a biology class, and a chemistry class. Really depends somewhat on each program. So a lot of times, if you already have your bachelor's degree, you have some of those classes done. It just depends on what your degree was in. So if your undergraduate degree you already have is a science degree, you might already have chemistry and biology and the AMP classes done, but maybe you need the psychology classes. If your undergraduate degree was something more like psychology, like me, I have the psychology classes done. I actually have the statistics class done, I think. Yes, because I would be dreading that one. But I don't have the science classes done. So the scariest one to me is chemistry. If you have been in my position and you had to do a bunch of these prereqs, I would love to hear what the scariest prereq for you was. But for me, chemistry sounds like awful. So I'm also a homeschool mom, and I've got a lot of experience trying to find online resources that are free. So I'm like, I'm not gonna pay to take chemistry until I know if I think I can pass it. So first thing I did was Modern States is an amazing website. If you are allowed to CLEP out of any of your prereqs, I highly recommend you get on Modern States. It will give you a free course. When you finish it, if you do good enough on this totally free course, it will give you a certificate to go take a CLEP test for free. You might have to pay a proctor fee. It was $15 for my daughter. And then you can have CLEP credit, and it's almost nothing. It costs you almost nothing. One of the schools I called said they would accept CLEP chemistry, but the one I want to go to that's almost all online, like, no, you can't CLEP out of any of them. But I can still take that Modern States test if I want to just see or course, if I want to just can I pass a course before paying for it. And Khan Academy, totally free website. They have AP chemistry on there. Now, it's not I don't think it's official AP chemistry. I don't know how that works, but it should cover everything that you would learn in an AP chemistry class. So definitely plan on looking at Khan Academy. Oh, and then my favorite, because it's the most entertaining, I think, is Crash Course. Crash Course has AP chemistry. It is probably definitely not a thorough covering of everything that's in chemistry, but it can help a lot, I think. So, and they have an app and they have flashcards to go with it. There's 47-ish videos. And then last thing, because chemistry seems like the hardest one for me, I actually looked for chemistry classes for younger people, not college. I looked at high school, and then I even looked at middle school because I don't like chemistry. I found this huge middle school PDF textbook thing online. It's 700 something pages for free, and I downloaded it. It was actually really fun to look through. I'm about a third of the way through it. Now I'm scrolling super fast. There's a lot of white space on these pages. There's a lot of repeated pages because here's what we're going to do as a class. Okay, here's the worksheet to print. It's identical to the other one, except for it doesn't have the answers. But I mean, it's a totally free resource. It helped me. I was looking at this yesterday with my older kids nearby, and I was like, oh, look, did you know this? It had a lot of fun experiments on it. I couldn't believe how much my 15-year-old daughter knows about chemistry. she's not taking that class yet. And I was like, oh, why are the protons in the nucleus not attracted to each other? She's like, that's strong force, Mom. And I was like, what? And then the next paragraph that said strong force. And then it was talking about water displacement to measure the volume of things in an experiment. And my 11-year-old said, the amount of water displaced is equal to the weight of an item if the item's floating. And I was like, how do you know that? I'm like, Mark Rober. So thank you, Mark Rober, for teaching my kids more about chemistry than I know. That was really cool.